Hey guys, it's Ed again. Well, we're back down here working on the XR75 exhaust pipe. And I've got the back section here pretty much the way it's going to be. Now what we need to do is get rid of all these dents in this lower pipe by replacing it with this upper pipe. Trying to get a measurement on this, kind of an idea of where I want to cut it. I'm thinking right about there, looks pretty good. And then I'm trying to eyeball this. As you can see, my pencil mark is off. The camera tells the truth. That's kind of nice that it does that. So I'm thinking if we put a mark maybe right about there, not that one. We want this one. I think that'll be a little closer. What do you guys think? Kind of work for you? I know it's dark in there, but I think that'll be closer, and we'll go from there. What I've done here is I put a piece of blue tape on here to try to give me a good straight line where I want to make the cut. Cut's going to be on that side of the blue tape, and we'll see how that turns out. Okay, we've got the two severed, and now what we're going to do is grind them up just a little bit. Make sure we have a decent looking joint there, get some of the rust out of the way, because we want to make a decent weld on this, being that it's going to be right in the middle of the pipe. So stay tuned. Okay guys, I've put a couple tacks on here, and I kind of like where this is sitting. You want it away from the spring enough that it doesn't bang into it when the spring moves, but you don't want it too far out so it'll burn your leg. With that in consideration, my pipe is 2 miles away from the hole, so I need to index this quite a ways that way. So my thought is we'll take where this weld is. I've drew a line on it now. I think if we move this weld up where this weld is, I think we'll be closer to the right area. So we'll take those tacks off, try it again. It is challenging now because I am working in the basement, relatively warm today, and down here, but my welder is out in the garage. So I make a lot of runs up and down those stairs. Okay, about 20 tries of turning this thing and welding it and turning it and spotting it and breaking it loose and spotting it. You get the idea. There was a lot of cursing and swearing. I'm pretty sure YouTube wouldn't allow my language. If they did, they wouldn't be pretty happy with it. So anyway, I got it. It is up in the head here. Pretty good. Ring's still on it. Didn't forget to put that back on. The only thing is it seems to hit a little bit on the Kickstarter, but I think I can work around that. Pipes on there. It is clearing. I mean, I can adjust this out with some spacers down here. You guys can see that moving. I can space that out. That'll give me enough there for a nut and a washer on both sides. That'll be good. The muffler is not perfectly straight up and down, but it's a lot closer than I've had it about 6 times. So that looks pretty decent. And so now all we need to do is wire brush it, clean it up, and give it a shot of black. Okay guys, we're going to put a little paint on this thing and get it looking decent. I've already done the back side. That come out pretty nice. You guys can see. So let that dry it up a little bit. Give it a shot on this side. Think about that. I think that looks pretty decent. What do you guys think? Not too shabby. We will let that dry, and then we'll get her back on the bike. That's pretty much the finished project. Exhaust is all back on her. And of course it's still wet on the backside. I couldn't wait to see it on the bike. And I think it looks pretty decent. It might have been able to come up a little higher in the back. But I think that once I get it adjusted, I think it'll be okay. I think this could come up a little higher on the spring, but maybe I can do something with that. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. So guys, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. And look forward to more adventures. Thanks for watching. Bye.